time to be alive.
Yes, sir.
We are back with FantasyFlo basketball. We are covering a few different things, but first things first, my dog Carlos had wanted to toast the Modelos when the Heat won and got into the finals. So, I mean,
I'm so happy right now because I manifested this with my dog.
I'll drop
Salud.
a bomb for the Heat.
Salud.
Drop a beam, bro.
We gotta cheers, bro. We gotta cheers.
Yeah. I'll give y'all respect. I'll give y'all respect.
Shout out Modelo.
All right, y'all boys. First things
That's not bad
first.
right
Yeah, Modelo ain't bad, bro.
Modelo's my favorite.
Yeah, this is actually kind of fun.
First things first, y'all. We have entered the NBA Finals
Yes, we
for
did.
the 7th time in our franchise's history.
Yes, in our short.
It's another great feat.
You know, and that says a lot about the Miami Heat.
Ridiculous.
That says a lot about the Miami Heat organization. You know,
Yeah, it does.
I feel like after the LeBron, the Big Three era, we were always being counted out. You know, and I feel like, the whole nation was mad at the fact that we had the Big Three and we were going into the finals 4 years in a row, and they were against us. So when LeBron and Bosh was having his blood clot issues and he was out, and I feel like a lot of these people were just year after year counting us out. And now I feel like people are really understanding the culture of Miami and what we're really about, man. So I manifested this and we're here, baby.
Facts.
Yes, sir.
And anyone know me
I hate it.
knows for a fact that
Why?
man,
I can't.
even
stand
during the play-in, even during the play-in, we lost to the Hawks. I was a little like, oh man, if we could just sneak in there, I know we can beat the Bucks. I know we can beat the Knicks if they make it to that next level, which I felt that they were going to.
Which I agree.
And we can beat.
Heartbreaking.
I honestly felt like we could do it. And I have the text, I have the tweets, I have the posts to back my statements up.
Yeah.
So
He
interesting,
the main one.
interesting stat, right?
We
Yes.
Since 2020, Bam and Jimmy in the Miami Heat have won 37 games in the playoffs, and that is the most in the NBA since that time span. So I mean,
Respect.
when to your point of what you're talking about, Zay, I don't know why people count us out. It's a model of consistency, and I think that starts at the helm with Spo.
You know what it is?
Drop a bomb for Spo too.
Yeah, drop a big mouth for Big Spo.
Big Spo.
I didn't expect him to get this far. I ain't gonna hold.
But
it.
why would you though?
I didn't
Why would
expect
you
it.
not though? Sorry.
Shout out Spo.
Nah, because when he
and the Filipinos.
came in, no one was thinking that Spo can coach Wade, LeBron, and Bosh.
And
No one was thinking that he can do it.
Nobody did. And
Nah.
but you wanna know what? Pat did, and that's
He's
the
been-
Godfather.
And then even if you look at all of the big time coaches across the league, I think Spoelstra been here about the longest.
He is
Next to Popovich?
You mean in the same organization?
yeah, and
I
coaching
think,
period.
Yeah.
Like,
Coaching period.
How long
he's
has he been
around,
coaching for?
around Doc. Doc is
15
probably
years?
it's probably Doc is the other one.
Nah, one organization.
Oh, one organization.
Never been fired.
Yeah,
I
yeah,
can't
yeah,
think
so
of
then
I
Pop-
can't think of a
one,
coach
bro.
that's
I
never
can't
been
think of one
fired.
either.
Mike Tomlin. That's nah, that's a football reference. My bad, y'all. I'm just playing with y'all.
Damn, I didn't understand that one at all. I just took a drink. Like, yep.
Nah, it's a football. That man
never get
he
fired.
don't get fired, dog. He don't get fired.
I didn't know that. I just laughed for the hell of it, dog.
Y'all boys gotta watch some more football.
For real.
Nah,
Well,
we
you
in
don't watch
basketball
football?
territory, baby.
Yeah.
Dang.
Nah.
But with that being said, though, best thing about this news is that we are an 8th seed that is going to the finals. The first time we ever had anybody go to the finals as an 8th seed was the New York Knicks in 1999.
Yep. And we're the second team.
And they got beat by the Heat this year.
Yeah.
Easy too. We didn't even try, man. We didn't even try. We stopped on y'all with them Tims, man. With them
Ain't no
Tims.
weight, boy.
With them Tims, man.
Ain't no weight, boy.
I gave you the Knicks played better than the Bucks for a fact.
Yeah, we did.
Brunson did. I don't know about the rest, but
Yeah.
you know,
Talk
but-
about Big Brunson.
I-
Brunson.
Anyway.
Hooper. Shout out Brunson. Brunson, you're a hooper, man.
Brunson was annoying.
Just you
I
know,
don't care.
We
Brunson's that guy. He's our guy.
he definitely is.
Are we gonna talk about Derek White?
We can.
Yeah.
So give me a second, right?
Go ahead.
We spoke about this, Jason, a little bit in the text message. You killing the Jersey game right now. So
Yeah.
So we felt that you needed one of these type of jerseys.
Okay, so
I'm
willing for a bet.
You're willing for the bet?
I'm willing for it. If the Heat do beat the Nuggets,
Okay.
I'll get me a Heat jersey.
And if we lose to the Nuggets, I'm buying a Knicks jersey.
Let's go.
I'm gonna do the same.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same.
And we gonna wear it on the show.
Yeah.
I'm gonna do the same.
I'll take it. I'll get me a Jimmy Butler jersey.
I respect that.
That's clean.
You should get Caleb though.
I want to get a Caleb jersey. I want to get a Caleb
Do they
jersey.
even sell Caleb Martin jerseys?
Hey,
better
I bet you they selling it now.
I gotta get that
Better
thing
start.
customized.
They selling it now, boy.
I gotta get that jersey customized.
They better start now.
So
Say
another interesting fact about the Heat's playoff run right now.
Yeah.
I don't think people talk about it enough, but we lost the first playing game.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, y'all did.
To
We were the
Atlanta.
7th seed.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Atlanta.
what I was saying. Like,
True.
Yeah, when we
Yeah,
lost
you
that
were.
game,
We were
Yeah,
the
you
7th seed, and imagine what the whole the journey would have been
It's been a lot different because you would have played the Celtics.
first,
Yeah.
and
I
that
mean,
would
a
have
lot
tired us out. I'm pretty sure.
That would have killed us, bro.
Yeah.
That would have
Because
killed us.
that's such that rivalry, bro. The
Man,
fact that we were in the Eastern Conference
I-
Finals made a difference.
The Heat really have the Celtics number.
They do.
But at the same time, I feel like I need to give the Celtics a little bit of. They have to take some of the blame
Yeah, I can say that.
because they should have closed out the Hawks,
Yeah.
and they allowed the Hawks to win 2 games when they could have closed them out easy.
Yeah.
You got to think about it too. The Hawks, I mean, they're the Hawks, but they're also, I mean, they beat us respectfully. Like they're a solid team too. Once they figure their pieces out.
The Hawks were really solid a couple years ago.
Yeah. Didn't they get to the Eastern Conference?
Yeah, they were really solid a couple
Didn't
years
they
ago.
knock
and
y'all out last year?
They knocked us out the year before.
Okay. I know Trae Young
Year
love it in
before.
the Garden, man.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie. That series made me hate Trae Young. When the Knicks like the fans was chanting like F Trae Young.
yeah.
I was with him. I was with him. I can't stand him
Cold.
with his receding hairline. I can't stand. Trae
I don't know
Young.
how you be so young with a receding hairline, but I guess it happens to people.
I got a player like that I hate now too.
Who?
Last name White.
Well, we gonna get there.
Derek
We definitely
White.
gonna get
I-
there.
He gonna get a
there.
max deal. They gonna give him a deal
Well,
immediately.
they need to because what if they get rid of Brown?
and they should.
But
They will.
we'll get there. We'll get
I've
there.
said
I
this.
love Jalen Brown,
I've said
but
this.
obviously he can't
the
coexist.
two
with
of them
Tatum.
don't
I know,
exist
I know,
well
I know.
together.
I
said this.
actually had a talk with my barbers and like a whole bunch of people in the barbershop about that.
Yeah.
Yo,
All right.
they-
All right. Well, save
gonna
that
get-
barber.
But later.
We'll say
We
Yeah.
gonna get there. We gonna get there because I still got to get through my Heat.
Of course, man.
Soliloquy.
Oh, gosh.
Talk about them.
All right. I mean, honestly, this is a question I want to pose to you guys. I
Of course.
mean, I feel like it's a very viable question, and basically, I want to know: do you feel that Jimmy shouldn't have won the Eastern Conference Finals MVP? Like, should it have been Caleb?
So
Nah,
So
I'm not jacking that.
so what I would say is,
Jimmy should have got it.
yeah, I agree, but I wouldn't have been mad if Caleb got it because obviously he stepped
Same.
up in the series. But the thing is, like, I feel like Jimmy has been the conversation throughout the postseason, and in the first
Yeah.
3 games, he was he was like the kryptonite, bro.
So,
like,
Jimmy's been consistently
yeah.
great. Caleb Martin has kind of just emerged.
Yeah.
He's kind of hitting
Nah,
like
this
a
has been
Jordan
a play.
Poole.
This has been throughout the playoffs for
Well,
Caleb.
He's been solid, but
But
I mean like great.
Well, here's my thing, right? With Caleb,
The load's been different though. Jimmy plays a lot more before he started going ham.
Yeah, Caleb been coming off bench.
Yeah,
he's been off the bench, but here's the
Yeah.
thing, right? Caleb had to take on more minutes because no Victor, no Tyler.
Yeah,
So he had a huge role.
he definitely did.
But I mean, for him to get into the Eastern Conference Finals, I didn't look up the stats for what he did when we played in the first or the second round.
Yeah, I didn't either.
But for him into the Eastern Conference Finals, he scored 19. He was
Yeah.
averaging 19.
he's
and-
shooting almost 50% at the 3. That's,
So let me just give you the breakdown of
That's
what
high.
he did throughout the Eastern Conference Finals through 7 games. I mean, he dropped 15 first game, 25 the next game, 18 the next game, 16 the next game, 14 the next game,
he was hooping.
and then
he was
Those ain't
hooping.
MVP numbers. though.
21. But listen though, 21 and 26. I do. If y'all want to look it up, I'm pretty sure that you'll see that Jimmy didn't have his best games in those games that we lost.
He didn't.
Yeah,
But
he
the
didn't.
one person that kept us afloat
Caleb.
was that
Caleb, yeah.
Caleb.
Yeah.
So what I were to y'all
He helped
point
the
where
momentum.
where y'all saw the 3 games that Jimmy exploded and killed these boys first
Yeah.
3 games, like that's probably what got him that MVP for sure.
I mean,
Yeah.
But I would tell you for a fact that Caleb kept us afloat throughout those games while we were losing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he kept the
I
hopes
mean,
alive.
Yeah,
it's kind of hard to quantify like what makes an MVP a little bit, because like Iguodala got Finals MVP.
well deserved though.
But
it was well deserved.
Yeah.
Well deserved
But we
that,
know it
bro.
should have been Curry. Like,
Well, because of his superstar status, you know what I'm saying?
we
But, like,
know
come on,
they
man.
wouldn't have been in the
Come on, man.
position had it not been for Curry. They wouldn't have been there.
Well, put it this
Iguodala
way.
did his thing, and he stepped up
Let's be
the
real,
same
though.
way Caleb Martin stepping up. But I mean,
What do you want to say, Zay?
Like well deserved. I won't go that far.
I'm gonna give you your reason why I say it's well deserved.
Okay.
It's because the Warriors won. He was the one that stopped LeBron the best. Stopped the best. He did his best.
He did his- yeah.
We can look up those stats.
I'm not saying that, but what I'm going to say after that is that LeBron actually was favored to win the MVP, regardless of the fact
Yeah, like
Yeah.
he was the
Yeah.
best player in that playoff.
both
he was like
teams.
And
first
in that finals.
He was like first in everything.
And
And
every single
Exactly. So that's what I'm
category.
trying to say. For the Warriors to win and LeBron was going that hard, they needed Iggy to play that good defense, bro. He had that game, that block that pretty much did everything for them and wrapped it up.
I'm not giving him Finals MVP
I still
though.
don't like it.
Personally,
I don't
I'm
like
not.
But I don't
MVP.
I
think-
wouldn't do it.
I don't think Steph had his best series then.
But hear me out, because Iggy literally let someone average a triple double on him for the entire playoff series.
I mean, without Iggy's contributions, they don't win.
They don't win, but
They-
also without
they-
Steph,
I agree that, but I mean, it's not. He didn't stop him though. Like, and he didn't even slow him down. LeBron had some of his best playoff numbers.
you know what? Maybe they're just giving it off of like the impact of that block.
Who selects it?
I'm not exactly sure who selects
Oh.
it, to be
I don't
honest
know,
with
but
you.
I feel like
it's a panel.
I
that
feel like the
votes.
criteria for MVP changes with every season.
Yeah,
Mhm.
Because I don't think that MB deserved MVP this year.
I didn't either.
I think Joker should have got his third one,
I
even
agree.
though he doesn't care about MVP. I think he should
he
have got his
just
third
he,
one.
he
think
doesn't,
so, too.
bro. He cares
True.
about the championship, but I know low key deep down he know he should
and he gonna get it.
He should have won it. nah, Jimmy's getting it. But anyways, going back to the original question, like, I'm not like if Caleb had won, I would have respected it like nonetheless.
Yeah.
So I mean, if should he have earned it? I mean, based on how he played, of course, you know. But I feel like Jimmy's Jimmy. You know, I just he played good too. It's not like he played terrible throughout the series. You
Yeah.
know. It would have been different if he didn't like really contribute like that. Maybe he was out, and it would have made sense to put Caleb. But I feel like Jimmy was such a huge dynamic and part of Caleb's growth. Maybe
Yeah,
I don't know.
I don't
you
know.
like,
we got to shout out J. Cole for getting Caleb over
shout
there.
out J. Cole, man. Shout
but-
out to J. Cole for that.
But you know what's one funny thing about that too?
What?
Caleb was definitely out here like balling and he was scoring and he held it down. Jimmy did his thing.
Yeah.
I sometimes think that the MVP award by default goes to the star player. Cause I mean, that's who brought you there essentially.
Yeah. And he's
But-
been the sole conversation of Miami.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler. All the interviews, they play his interview and everything. And that
Jordan's long lost son.
Yeah. You know.
When you think heat culture,
You believe that though?
Yeah.
Listen, bro. Sometimes I do.
Yeah.
I'm not even going front. Sometimes I do.
No,
Get
but Jimmy,
outta here.
Jimmy's different though because when we lost last year and he literally predicted what was gonna happen this year
Mhm.
Yes.
and made it happen. This whole season going into, regardless of what happens in the finals, needs to be a documentary because
Facts.
oh my god,
I feel you.
oh my
And
god,
did you see how before Game 7, they bought their tickets to Denver?
That's when I knew.
yeah, they knew what time it was.
That's when I knew. When I saw that, I said they on a different time, bro.
Yeah,
and
they knew what time it was.
but like I told y'all before, it's just like it's a law of
They knew.
averages, bro. Like at some point, you know, the Heat sat there and won 3 straight. They took a L. You expect that the Celtics would come back and give you a fight.
Of course.
Yes.
So
Yeah.
for it to go 7 games, I was hoping it was gonna go 6.
I said 7,
But
I mean, I
it-
just something in my gut told me that because of how last year played out. This year, I was like, Miami and Boston has just that crazy
Yeah.
rivalry in the series where we just like we go back and forth, and then
I said it was going to be 6.
all the way through, man.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
like I said, bro, Game 7 really don't count. Game 6, we really should have won.
Yeah.
But it is what it is.
Yeah.
We'll take the 7 games.
Yeah.
I'll take the 2-1 record against Boston in the last 4 years.
I'm really loving the zone defense that Spo's been
Facts.
running because I mean some threes got through, you know, once the switch, but there and I watch Jimmy, like it's how we play 2K, like kind of how he's spamming X to steal it. Like if you watch Jimmy play defense when they're playing defense, he just knows where the pass is gonna go. Sometimes he might not get the steal, but he's like close, bro. Like he knows where it's going.
Listen,
and he got
bro,
through. But the vision he has on defense is crazy, bro.
Speaking of steals, shout out to Hightower because there was this one play where I don't remember. I think it was either Brown or Tatum, and he poked the ball, and that boy fell.
Yeah.
And when he
Yeah,
fell,
yeah.
he went and grabbed the ball,
Brown.
started running, threw it to Gabe. Gabe threw it back. I think he dunked it or he laid it up, whatever he did, but he finished.
Yeah.
And it was a lot of hustle, bro. And what I love about it is that it just keeps fueling
Yeah.
the whole undrafted narrative.
Yeah.
And at this point, like I seen some analysts talking about it, like this narrative is gonna be so serious that like you may not get drafted in the NBA, but they're gonna start taking a look at these people like really hard, bro.
They're also going to be looking at these trades differently too, giving up all these pieces for 1 or 2 players.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heat culture is changing the NBA culture.
And shout out to Pat Riley for doing his thing, dog.
Sure
I
was.
can't remember what numbers. It's either 18 or 19 for him. NBA Finals appearance.
19.
19.
25%. I saw that stat.
Yeah, I think ESPN posted
Of
it.
the entire since the NBA Finals has been a thing. As a player, as a coach, as like just being in the NBA, he has been to 25% of the NBA Finals. Now that's crazy.
Yeah, I believe it was 10 years with the Lakers, 3 as a player, 7
Whatever.
Nah, that number ain't gonna add up. But I'll look it up. But he definitely had a good amount of years with the Lakers. He got 7 with the Heat.
Yeah. It's like
3 as a
24 point.
player. So if it's 19, y'all do the math. I ain't doing it.
Yeah. And it just shows a lot about Miami Heat, you know, and how we can just take these undrafted players and develop them in a way where now they're superstars. You know,
Facts.
They look like it.
you know when I watch them play,
This
like
conversation is killing me.
it's all good, bro. It's all good. You gotta hear it. You gotta
Oh
hear it.
my
You gotta hear it.
gosh.
You, but just look at our pieces and what we have.
Yeah.
You were doubting us.
Man.
We know Heat fans personally who were doubting the team. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Disgusting.
how do you doubt
That
the
guy.
team? Like when we
He
haven't
said
even.
disgusting.
Yo, how do you doubt your team when your journey isn't even over yet?
Facts.
Like, hold on to it, man. That's all I ever do. And look, I cheered my Modelos. I cheered my Modelos with Alex. I manifested it.
Yeah.
You know?
You did.
All right. Well, I don't want to kill Jason too much more.
You want to talk about Denver? We can talk about Denver.
Nah, we're not on Denver yet. I want to save Denver for later. So the flip side to the Miami Heat winning the series is that Boston Celtics lost.
Yeah.
There's a lot of fallout.
Mm-hmm.
So
We've seen Jaylen Brown's last game.
do we
As a
believe that
Celtic.
for sure?
I think so.
I think
am
so. It's like
willing
it's been a
to-
topic of
think
discussion
he's
for a lot
out
of people.
there.
I'm pretty sure Skip and Uncle was saying the same thing about them too.
Al Horford got to retire. He got to pack it up.
Nah.
You think they got to shift up
all
everything
of the
like that?
rap.
They're
Nah,
still
nah.
pretty young,
I
bro.
No, he-
personally,
he was
I'd
hitting
blow the
threes.
team up because it don't work.
He was hitting threes. He blocked Bam. He could do something.
I think it's over for him.
Not as a starter though.
Do you want
It's
to?
over.
My honest opinion, and maybe I'm jumping too quick for this because I don't want to go there. I want to bring up Jason and Jalen's career for them a little bit, but I'll jump to it first now. I do think a lot of this series does stem from the off season.
Yeah.
Obviously, Ime Udoka got suspended and then let go once they decided to go with Joe Mazzulla,
Over some nonsense too. I don't agree with it.
which is crazy. So if we're
I
gonna
don't
keep
agree.
a spade,
Yeah.
like this was privilege at its finest. This is where somebody at the top said, "I'm embarrassed because this man done took my wife probably, and he's probably one of the most important pieces to my team." The man took his wife, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
Like,
I
it was-
know,
but-
I
but
know.
my-
Allegedly.
it was consensual.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
So they brought that up, but then they villainized Udoka. Now, where I think that the Celtics need to still offer an apology to is to Auntie,
Knee alone.
straight up.
Not Auntie.
Auntie,
He
brother.
said auntie. Oh my
Yo, bro,
God.
Auntie, listen.
Shout out Nia Long.
She's still fine, but I'm just
Yeah.
saying.
Knee alone. Still fine.
Still fine.
Still
Hey,
fine.
listen, y'all seen what's her name? Maya, Ashanti.
Yeah.
Like these
Yeah,
women,
yeah.
these
Yeah.
women. Boy, some of these girls don't.
Black don't cry.
Black don't crack.
They don't.
Latinas too. We got J-Lo, Shakira.
Oh, no, yo,
we
hey,
got Zoe
hey,
all right, this is a-
Saldana.
all right,
We on basketball. We on basketball.
But all I'm
I had to
saying
jump
is
in there, baby.
all I'm saying is
Shakira, baby.
that Boston handled that so like wrong in so many different ways. This was a in-house issue.
I don't respect Boston.
I can't respect that.
How did this even get out to the public the way it did?
They tried to get ahead
Why?
of it.
Oh.
That's why
They
Which they
needed
coulda
Udoka.
just-
they make bad moves.
They did. So
Yep.
now here's my thing, right? When
It's
that
hard, though,
happened,
when that happens, it's because he's married to a celebrity, so it's like
he's not married. He was just he had a
Yeah.
kid with her. But point is that they did her wrong. They just brought that out the open. Like the man ain't even get to admit it to his wife or
he wasn't married to Nia.
No,
Oh,
I mean I said wife, but he didn't even get to admit it to her.
Nothing you said, woman.
Oh, whatever.
Okay,
But
okay,
but
okay.
yeah, basically, you know what I'm saying? Like they just said, all right, this is the news. We're putting it on ESPN where everybody watches. This is their personal life, bro.
Yeah.
yeah.
They didn't have no regard for her.
They did
Yeah.
it like
So-
that TMZ.
And with that being said, I don't think that they gave the players input on what should happen next. And they went with Joe Mazzulla. He's only been an assistant for the Boston Celtics for 3 years.
Isn't he like 35 or something?
Bro, Jimmy and
Yeah,
him
he's
played each other in college.
Yeah, Jimmy knocked him out.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So all I
He did.
he did. So what I'm
Yeah.
saying
Twice
is
now.
do you guys feel I'm dead. Do you guys feel like
Amy Butler.
Udoka would have had the Celtics playing different in the series?
I mean, it's
I
hard.
think so.
It's hard to tell, but I mean,
think so.
they were doing really good while he was coaching them for a fact. So he knew the players. He knew where to put them. Middle of the game, he probably knew
Yeah.
Jason Tatum, Jaylen Brown's habits.
Yeah.
I mean,
Take
this
them
is-
out when they need to. Mazzulla doesn't. He's too new.
This is where
You know?
experience comes in.
Exactly.
You have a super experienced Spoelstra. He's seen it all, done it all.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, and he knows how to
Poised.
adjust his boys.
Yeah.
And then you have a very, very green,
Green.
no pun
And
intended.
I
real.
feel
Very
like,
green
and I
coach.
feel like Jaylen Brown after all that, like he just looks even more angrier.
Yeah.
He's an alpha.
Because I'm gonna tell
You know?
I'm gonna tell you this for a fact. Udoka knew he knew his players.
Yeah, he did.
I think he knew how to get Jason Tatum to play defense on another level. Because last year, Jason Tatum's defense was crazy last year. It got
Yeah.
good out of nowhere. He wasn't that good of a defender.
Yeah.
We know him for offense.
Yeah.
But Jaylen Brown, I mean, he found a way to keep Jaylen Brown's spirits up even while everybody's always praising Tatum.
Yeah.
So I mean, Udoka to me, I mean, he's going over there to go with them young boys in Houston now.
Yep.
And I know that he probably just laughing at Boston in his mind because like y'all did all this, and if y'all would have just maybe suspended me and be like, all right,
few games,
Yeah. I
not
agree.
a whole season.
Yeah,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
stupid.
I agree.
And then just because like you have to understand, Boston's team was already good. So what do you think Joe Mazzulla is gonna do? He was already in the organization.
I haven't respected the Celtics since they traded Isaiah Thomas.
I
Oh
hated
my
that
God.
time.
That was the
But he
dirtiest.
but he
I felt
always got
so bad
exposed.
that was the
him,
dirtiest
bro.
thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right after his sister dies.
Yo,
I felt bad for
he
him.
That was
lost a
crazy.
tooth during the game.
Mhm.
Kept playing.
And he hooped after
What?
she passed. What did he drop? Like almost 50?
What?
That game?
Yeah, he balled. He was so small.
And then
bro.
they
Like,
traded him like as soon as they lost.
Yeah,
Traded
Because-
for Kyrie Irving.
well,
And look how that turned out.
it all didn't turn out well. But
Trash.
here's my thing, right?
He better than
Isaiah
Steph.
Thomas was
Yo.
a liability. Let's be real.
Yo, Isaiah Thomas was Mr. Fourth Quarter.
No, offensively, you need him.
He was the guy.
Yeah.
But,
But
on defense,
the defensively, bro,
Yo,
if I'm anybody,
Is
it's
Kyrie any better?
yes.
he's bigger than
Did
him.
it? I mean,
It
he was
didn't
there for
help
like
better.
a season.
It wasn't better for
It
the
wasn't-
Boston
it wasn't a better
Celtics.
move.
Nah, yeah.
It wasn't a good move.
I mean,
The grass ain't always greener.
I
No pun
feel-
intended.
everything with the green, dog. I'm dead. Oh man.
I'm done.
But yeah, so let's just jump into Jaylen Brown real quick. Like, so his career stats it reads pretty well.
He's
like,
a hooper.
Yeah, he's a baller.
Jaylen Brown is a hooper.
yeah. So his average for the career stats is 17, 5, and 2.
Yeah.
What he was doing this year, 26, 6, and 3. I mean, that's good numbers, bro.
Yeah.
That's good numbers. That's your
star
star
player.
player numbers
Star
He was
right
dropping
there.
20 a game.
26.
26. Come on now.
And that's
Come on now.
That's him actually getting the time to shine as a number 2.
Yeah.
I honestly feel
He's an
that-
alpha.
Yes, he is an alpha. I feel like if he gets the opportunity to lead his own team, his numbers.
He's gonna be a Brunson somewhere else. I
Yeah.
think that's what
Yes.
needs to happen.
Yes.
He
The
should
moment he goes to a team
come over to the Knicks.
where he's leading that team, they're gonna be a
help.
problem.
I
Come over
did
to
see
the Knicks.
something though, right?
Nah,
and I
nah,
guess
nah.
to your point of like blowing up Boston, this was a something I heard that was a possibility.
Yeah.
But they said the Celtics should be looking into getting Dame. And
Woo! That
and-
would be nasty.
so
That'd be-
imagine
They
you
don't have the
get
pieces for it.
they're gonna what do you mean pieces for it?
Like, I love Dame. Dame is probably my second favorite point guard.
Just for Jalen though.
What you
or-
about
That's
to
what I'm
say?
saying. Like
You-
it's an even
you
it's
about
an
to say
even
something.
trade.
Even trade.
you about to say something stupid.
But
What
go
you about
on.
to say?
Nah.
You
know
like
what?
Dame?
You know what? Never mind.
No,
I
no,
love
say-
Dame. I
say
love
what you
Dame.
got to
Oh,
say.
okay.
No.
Just say
No,
it,
this,
bro.
This all right. So this is no knock to Dame. This is more so a knock to the Celtics.
Okay.
I feel like it wouldn't. It's not even a lateral move. I feel like if Dame goes to the Celtics, he loses that help that he has right now in.
The help that don't got him to
What
the
Whoa.
help does he have?
The Blazers
no.
were trash
No,
this
I-
year.
Who
No, no.
who?
No, this is what I'm saying because like
They had CJ. What
I
happened
know,
with
I know, but
McCollum?
look, think about what you have to give up to get Dame to the Celtics.
That's
Just
what I'm trying to
Jalen.
tell you. It's gonna
Just
be Jalen and
Jalen.
some
It's
and
not
maybe
gonna
a
be-
pick or two.
It won't be a straight up trade like
It
that.
money works a
They're-
certain way, bro.
They're up there caliber wise. Dame
So,
and Jalen. I
it-
think they wouldn't have to give up that much.
Like
in
for
my opinion.
example, if the Heat wanted to get Dame,
Yeah.
who would the Heat give up? In my opinion, we're giving up Duncan and Tyler. The money works out that way. You will do the same thing with Dame. So if you get Dame, you give away
I
Jalen
don't
Brown and
think-
probably
That's-
maybe.
You know
and
what?
then
I
White.
take
that
I
trade.
honestly
ain't
don't
gonna
think
lie.
that-
I would take Dame.
I don't think the trade works.
Trailblazers-
I don't think the trade works for the Blazers
Yeah, it
because
doesn't work for the Blazers
because you have Ant, and Ant is right now.
He's the
if-
point guard though. He when
Ant, I think
Dame
Ant runs too.
he does because Dame's
Well, Dame
there.
is the one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Ant can play one. When Dame was hurt, Ant was playing the one.
Hmm.
So you could put Anthony
man.
Simons at the one, and you get Jalen Brown there. You're gonna get that draft pick. You know what I'm saying? It's
Damn, does that work? Ant and Jalen
and,
Brown.
and,
We'll
and,
never
does
and,
that
know.
work?
and the
Unless they work-
Trailblazers
unless
and the
they-
Trailblazers would have the position of power because the Celtics would want Dame more than the Trailblazers would want Jalen Brown.
yeah,
So
I'm
the
trying to think.
I honestly
Trailblazers could get a lot out of that.
I think Dame to the Celtics is a solid move, but I don't think the trade really works
But
for.
That's what I'm
For the
saying.
Trailblazers.
That's why I don't.
For the
feel like that trade
Trailblazers,
will go
no,
through.
but I think
Nah.
that's just a matter of like, hey, let's get a good piece, and then we're gonna continue to reboot this thing because obviously,
Portland's just gonna have a rough time, like
Yeah.
rebuilding. They've
What-
just been doing nothing for so long, bro.
they can't get any stars there. I feel like for them to want to give up Dame, for them to finally decide, hey, all right, you know what, we're gonna blow this thing up and start over. They're gonna need some young pieces,
and free.
and they're gonna.
They
need,
do got young pieces.
Yeah, no, but what I'm saying is,
And
like,
is a baller.
they're gonna have to like,
He is a baller.
they're gonna have to like blow it up. They're gonna have to.
They got a third
trade
pick in the
for-
draft.
Mhm.
They're not gonna. They're already blown up. That's
They
the
are
thing.
already blown up. And
They're
that's
already
why,
blown
That's why
up.
Dame's leaving.
That's what I'm saying. Because you have to remember, right now they have who's the dude that came from Pistons that went over to the Trailblazers?
about to look at the roster right now.
I had him on fantasy
Yeah.
too. It's crazy. Number 9. I don't remember his name right now, but I'll figure it out. But he
Oh, they got
can't-
Matisse. I didn't know that.
oh yeah, they did get him eventually. But
They got Cam,
he looked for a power forward and a small forward.
Drew,
No,
Kevin Knox,
No.
Nasir Little,
no,
Justin Mignana,
no,
Jabari Walker,
no,
Justice Winslow.
no.
Shout out Winslow. Oh man,
Jeremy Grant.
Grant.
Oh, Jeremy
Come.
Grant is a baller.
Yo, didn't he get hurt in Detroit? Because I had him and he didn't play. He was out all season, bro.
Yeah, so he went over to he stopped playing because he knew that Detroit was already pretty much giving up. So he pretty much checked out, got traded over there to Portland. So
I'm looking at this. I don't see like Jalen coming here and making a difference, bro.
no, but it's not something for Jalen.
No,
like
yeah,
it's
I
the
know.
Celtics getting rid of it to get a better piece to pair
Yeah.
with Tatum.
Yeah.
Jalen is obviously going to be the odd man out.
It's kind of like an OKC scenario when they had James Harden, Westbrook, KD. Well, I mean, they had a big three, you know.
Yeah.
You know, but I guess
But they just can't do it. They
Yeah,
can't. They
no.
can't get over the hump.
they can't coexist.
And so let me give y'all
is
Tatum's
fine.
numbers to compare with Brown. Like you got to like we already said Brown's numbers are pretty much all-star players. You know what I'm saying for your team,
that's
franchise
regular
players.
season Tatum.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
It's
So-
rare for both of them to go off at the same time.
yeah. So Jason Tatum's career year points is 22, 7 rebounds, 3 assists. His point total for this year was 38 and 4. And I mean that's pretty solid too.
I
His
mean,
numbers
yeah.
are better,
Yeah.
but when you feature a player more, then that's just what ends up happening a little bit. I think that if Jaylen Brown had another opportunity to go over there and play for somebody else as the number one, he
Yeah.
definitely would
Yeah.
have similar, if not better, numbers.
Like Brunson, I'm telling you. I think that's
And you know what's funny
what
about
happened.
it? You know what's
Yeah.
crazy about Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum is Jaylen Brown got drafted first, right?
I didn't even
And
know
they
that.
both got picked with the number 3rd pick, if I'm correct.
Damn.
That I don't know.
I didn't
Yeah,
know
no,
that,
they were both very high draft picks. I know that much, but I believe they were both number 3 picks,
Wow.
and which makes the the Sixers and who was it? The Lakers idiots.
What contract is Jalen even on right now?
He's on his first. Well, I mean his second. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
He got his max, but he's that's why he's nearing the end, and that's the problem.
Yeah.
So Jalen,
He can opt out this season coming up.
I don't know if he can opt out, but he probably has an option.
Oh, okay.
But they're gonna try to extend him because it's important. But
yeah.
point is that when you start seeing Jalen, maybe Jalen didn't give you the flash immediately as like Tatum did,
Yeah.
but I mean. It was pretty good, bro. Like he was a pretty good player, and then when they both started meshing, it was a good situation altogether.
I agree.
So I mean,
But now it's you can even see it in the way they go. I forgot who was talking about it, but they were maybe Skip, but he was saying that you see a lot of these players like linking up in New York and LA, like hooping together on some regular rec shit.
yeah, they don't chill.
They don't chill together, bro.
They don't chill.
You know,
They barely pass the ball to each other.
they
Right.
don't look like they're fucking.
And
with
it
each
sucks to see Jaylen Brown's presser after the game, right? Because he was over there saying like, "Yo, Jason got hurt. First play of the game. They came to me to be the man. You know what I'm saying? They asked me to make plays to score, and I fell short. And he made a lot of mistakes. He got a lot of turnovers,
other.
and I think that pressure in that just spurred a moment. It got to him a little bit.
Yeah. It was an important game. It was a repeat of last year, and honestly, they fell short, unfortunately.
But I felt like that was gonna happen because it was just like how everything flip flopped.
Yeah,
Like where we were in Miami last year for Game 7
Yeah.
and they beat us.
I was there.
I felt like it was only right for karma's sake for us to go get that Game 7 back
I
in
agree.
Boston.
And, yo,
100%.
and my thing is like people saw that we lost 3 straight and just forgot the fact that we took the first 2 games in Boston
Yeah.
With no problem.
with no problem. None at all.
and like, man,
It was definitely a game where
they knew now.
yeah, it was definitely a game where it was up in the air. Like everybody was like this. It could be Miami, it could be Boston. It wasn't like Miami we're gonna go in there and kill it.
Oh, for sure.
Boston, we're gonna go in there and kill it.
Yeah.
Like both teams are such at a high level, and it just could have gone either way.
Mhm.
We really took the best out of them. Tatum getting hurt was unfortunate. He tried to do what he could, and they just couldn't really figure it out.
Yeah. I
You
feel
know?
that.
That zone defense was on point. We were on point with the zone defense.
So with
You know?
all of that being
And our-
said, sorry.
No, you good. I was just saying, and our guys were aggressive. They were taking shots, no matter, regardless if it was contested. They just wanted to get that dub. The
Mhm.
defense was crisp. Everything was nice. The ball movement was clean. They did what they had to do.
Yeah.
The gospel truth right here.
Yeah,
dead.
man, yeah. Go ahead, bro.
So, with all that being said,
I hate this.
do you like? I mean, we already
It's all good,
touched on pretty much Udoka.
Yeah.
But do you feel like?
Oh my god.
Bro, you had the button right there, bro.
I did.
Yeah, 'cause you got the button, bro.
Bro,
Hey, yo.
I'm dead. All right, so we spoke about Missoula. I mean Udoka already,
Udoka.
but do you feel like Missoula is the right man going forward?
Yeah, he's still safe.
You think he's safe?
Yeah.
I don't know.
So you think they want to give him time to grow? Because I mean, you still
Yeah, his
have.
first year.
he kind of got thrown into it.
First
So
year. Yeah,
I
he's
mean,
good.
it went to Game 7. You know, I mean, they didn't get swept, so maybe he has a chance.
So y'all
you
don't
know?
think that Monty Williams would be able to nurture
Of
a Tatum?
course,
I mean, there's a lot of people out there that
of
should
course.
that have a coaching job.
Monty's getting a job.
If
That-
I'm being,
Honestly, Phoenix,
JJ Redick's gonna get a job too. I think he's gonna
Oh,
be a
yes.
coach.
Yeah, but I think
Yes.
they did. Like, see, I heard Toronto was looking at him at one point,
I heard
but then
that.
they went with the
The
assistant
Sixers
coach.
are looking at him too.
Sixers. Well, the Sixers. Who did they?
he doesn't want to be an analyst no more. He want to coach.
Nick Nurse took the Sixers job.
Oh,
not
did he?
teams are interested
Yeah.
in him. Like that man be speaking facts that he knows basketball.
Who?
And it's always the role
JJ?
players. Yeah, JJ.
Yeah.
It's
He
always
does.
it's always the role players. It's never the stars. It's always
Yeah.
the role players.
Because listen, bro, when you're a role player, you watch everything. You watch how the star goes through it, and then you've been in the fire with the star.
Yeah.
You know what the star asked of you,
Yeah.
and you know what you asked of the star.
Yeah.
So it's like when you talking about these role players becoming coaches and actually being good at Darvin Ham, you know what I'm saying? Steve Nash. I mean, well, no, that was.
Steve Nash.
Yeah, I'm just saying he was a coach. He was a coach.
But he was-
Jason
But he wasn't
Kidd.
no.
He was a
He
star.
wasn't no
He was a
role
Oh
star.
yeah,
player.
yeah, yeah. I'm
He
just
was a
talking
star.
about coaches.
Yeah, that's
all
what
right,
I'm
all
saying.
right, all
Yeah.
right. So my bad.
He was a
Let me
star.
be on brand
He was
with
an
what I'm
MVP.
saying.
Two-time, right?
First off, one of those he shouldn't have got.
Shaq should have got it. Thank
Whatever.
you.
He got it though.
Anyways, but yeah, I'm trying to think of who else is like a player coach.
Man, who on the list?
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher.
Derek Fisher was horrible. though.
Garbage.
He was horrible.
Came
though.
in.
Fisher.
Yo, he came in and it was like, all right, let's see how bad we really can take the Knicks. Like, let's see how really garbage we can make them.
He wanted to make it like LA, bro.
Bro, he
Come
legit brought in
on.
the well. That was also Phil.
Get
Phil was the
Get
GM.
Derek Fisher out of here.
Phil was the GM.
That's
He
why-
brought in the ex player. He wanted to run the triangle, and that shit didn't
It
work.
didn't work at
for
all. Clearly.
That's why I'm glad Matt Barnes beat him up. Get him out of here.
Did he really?
Mhm.
Yeah.
He did. I heard about that. I heard about
Get
that.
him out of here, man.
bro.
No,
him
but that
him and
Monty,
Phil Jackson. I hated Phil Jackson.
yo, that Monty firing was messed up though.
Oh no, that was crazy.
He changed.
It
that,
was
he-
not deserved at all.
He changed that organization. Like, okay, that you didn't make it to the finals, but like, yo, Monty, I feel like he really made a difference in Phoenix.
He did not deserve to get fired
but like,
at all.
they got KD. Like, there was a lot of movement.
They
in
should
the
have fired Chris
organization.
Paul. That's who they should have
Yeah.
fired.
Get Chris Paul
And
out
then,
of
and not
here.
only that though, I think that you see, Monty is probably a case of where the GM is trying to cover his ass because, like,
Yeah, getting
let's
those
be
pieces
real.
to
You
lose.
made the trade for KD and you gave away your defensive pieces.
You gave away
Yeah.
your whole team. You gutted
The
your
whole
entire
team.
team.
and you
bro.
thought that KD and Chris Paul and
For what?
Aiton, who doesn't show up no
They
more.
had Book.
You had, you know what I'm saying?
On paper, they had a squad.
They
They're
did.
starters.
They're starters.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
They gave up
Yeah,
the bench.
you're
which
starters.
reminds me of
Who was on
you
that
And
know,
not even the whole. And then
But,
you,
but that's like, all right, okay, that's like the 2012 Heat.
what are you talking about?
Like, okay, the starters, but like, I mean,
See, and this is why.
No. You
No.
can't. I want to hear.
Nah.
Let me finish. I want to know because
What
that's
was
that
gonna
that
get
2012
debunked.
bench? I need to hear.
No,
this.
no, I got it. I already know.
And
It's
I know,
already-
me too.
I've always hated the Heat, but I have
Why?
always known that they
Why?
have a solid
A
team
reliable bench.
from top to bottom.
Yeah.
Solid team.
Pat-
They've never had a bad team.
Yeah.
So
I never said it was bad. It not being like solid.
they've always had a solid bench.
I
So
wouldn't- I
you
wouldn't
said
say solid.
2012.
Name
You
the-
should have been a little bit. You should have went a year back. If you
Oh,
said
no, 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 no.
11,
I'm thinking 11, 12.
okay, 11 was the year that we didn't have the greatest bench.
Yeah.
But 12, Mike
no, no.
Miller.
Yeah. No,
We
no, no,
talking
no, no.
about Shane Battier.
I said the wrong year. I said the wrong year.
I mean,
Birdman.
Birdman.
I'm thinking.
Get outta
I'm
here.
just thinking early.
Yeah, 2011 when we lost to the Mavericks is
Yeah.
when our team was
Ugh,
top
Dirk.
heavy.
Yo, this man Dirk.
Never mind. Yeah, that was 10, 11. My fault. My
Yeah.
fault.
One time for Dirk smoking.
Well, he already
Loved
got
it.
smoked by Wade in 06, so
He
it's all
sure
good.
did.
He was on.
Yeah,
Wade was
he was
smoking
on
on
his
that,
comeback
that
tour.
Mavs pack,
He was on his
right?
comeback tour. That's all good.
Man,
It's all good.
Man,
It was all good.
aren't you a Knicks fan?
I'm a Knicks fan.
Nah,
When was the last time y'all won?
I'm a big neck. Hey,
wear your Knicks
hey.
jersey. Wear your Knicks jersey.
What was the
Hey.
what was the last time?
Oh, this is the
Hey,
50
don't
year
worry.
anniversary from the last time they won.
Don't-
50?
Yo, I got the board right here. Don't make me mute your mic. Man. I'll take you out of this whole thing.
Years, bro.
5-0.
Jeez.
All right, let's
Don't
not
worry.
let's not try to kill
We'll-
Jason,
we'll
dog.
move on,
Let's
Yo,
get to
He's a Nuggets fan.
This is
look.
why I'm going for the Nuggets.
Let's
'Cause
go.
of this right here. This attack right here.
Let's
and then
let's
we gonna be back
get
here
the
when we win.
Si cuenta.
Man,
You
I'm
going-
the Nuggets.
You going to South
You going
Beach
Nuggets,
with us.
man?
We all going to South Beach. We gonna celebrate pots and pans. Yo, my people out there wilding, bro.
All right, so
Si
the
cuenta.
Nuggets,
Dos.
the jersey that Jason got on right now.
Man, let's go, man. With the
Although
Nuggets.
although that's a very completely different 15.
It's an old.
It ain't a
It's still
Jokic
the
15.
Nuggets.
It's
It's
a
not a-
mellow 15.
That's all right.
Look, as a
That's all
Miami Heat fans, we understand what Denver's capable of. There's
right.
no way I'm gonna sit here and say we're gonna spank Denver. That's just not
Oh, yeah, for
realistic.
sure.
It's not practical. I understand what they have. I'm a huge Jokic fan. I've been following him since he started. He's a monster. So
He's a
it's-
monster.
It's a matter of now us kind of discussing how how we're gonna play defense on the team. What
Yes.
pieces are we gonna bring in from the bench to cover? Because Denver's a
What
big,
are you gonna do to cover?
They're big boys, So what? Are we gonna run small for a little bit, mix in big and small? Is Kevin Love gonna play?
He need to.
He didn't play last game, did he?
If I'm being
No.
real,
Highsmith got minutes.
I think
if I'm being real,
if you let, I'm gonna let you go first.
okay. Like if in order for us to play small, Jokic can't be on the floor.
Well, duh.
Yeah, no, but you're saying.
I
saying
know
that's
that's
Never.
when he's on the bench. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, we can't run small if you got Jokic and he's gonna be playing.
No. There's no way.
Like, this gonna be Jokic like this, bro.
I really let you go first for that. Let me
Go ahead,
let me-
Jason. Go ahead, Jason.
Nah,
Come on, man.
Nah, but I'm gonna say this: if all right, so we have Joker averaging 30-point triple double.
Mm-hmm.
If Joker averages a 30-point triple double in this series, you lose.
It's not gonna happen.
You lose in 6.
It's not gonna happen.
You lose.
I
You might lose
own-
in 5. If he averages a 30-point triple double, you lose.
I would only agree with that if all his complementary players are on par as well, because he needs that in order to get that triple double.
I mean,
He's a
but yeah.
facilitator. He's a
So,
big
but I'm saying, so if he
facilitator.
gets it, you lose.
And
Well, we know that.
what's gonna be the determining factor for the Heat is stopping that 2-man game between Jokic and
Jamal.
Murray.
You gotta.
It'll be tough.
I think you gotta stop the assists. And one thing that you guys have been doing very good with is rebounds. So that means
Not for
Joker.
Game 6.
No, not
Joker
game
can't
6.
have a
we
monster.
Got outboarded big time.
Facts.
Yeah, and you lost that game.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean,
Should've won.
but you've been doing good with rebounds overall.
Yeah,
I
So
think
if you let this man be a monster, grab 18 rebounds.
yeah, we can't let him get a 20-20 game.
Yeah, but the thing is, like, it's Jokic. He's just, regardless, he's gonna put up numbers, but it's just a matter of how we adjust and stop it.
That's
And
true.
he does play off his teammates a lot, and that's
Yeah.
one thing we have to
X
pay
factor.
attention to.
X factor is Jamal Murray. If Jamal Murray goes crazy,
Yeah. Jamal Murray is literally
don't know.
living life right now.
Yeah.
Being almost not even double teamed or anything. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
But I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna give Jokic his flowers, dog, because I mean they swept the Lakers in the semifinals,
yeah, they do.
and everybody was just talking about the Lakers and LeBron.
I don't know why.
And
I
they
don't
didn't.
either.
And nobody
Lakers
gave.
suck.
I don't either.
And nobody gave the Nuggets they flowers at that moment. And I mean, Malone been talking his shit.
I'm proud of
Yeah,
Malone.
yeah.
No.
I'm very
Malone
proud
been
of
talking
Malone.
his shit because
he has.
the thing is that with Malone, he's been doing that because he feels disrespected. So now it's on. He's getting pressure on him now. I promise you, he has pressure. He's never been to the finals as a head coach. He was on the team with
I think
with Cleveland when they went in 2007 and they got swept. So I don't know if you want to count that as finals experience.
I think he's always had pressure.
Technically, it is.
I mean it is.
because I mean this
he
is
just didn't do good.
they've been number 1 in the West for like
and
the
they
last
keep folding.
for like the last few years now.
But you got to remember,
they've
Murray
never
was
made it.
hurt though. Murray was hurt.
Yeah,
After the
That made a
bubble,
difference. That did make a
It made a
difference.
difference, but still, they were still number 1.
He was out
But
the
you want to know
whole
what I'm
year.
gonna say though? I want to say I feel like all the pieces finally came together.
Yeah,
I
Yeah.
think that
That Aaron
getting
Gordon
that,
pickup.
that see Aaron Gordon when they picked him up, it didn't make a difference yet,
Ooh, that's a
but it came to fruition this
That's a
year.
solid
And Porter Jr.
pickup.
wasn't developed now as he
Porter
was back
Jr..
then. He wasn't. This ain't bubble Porter. This is a whole.
And
new
then
Porter Jr.
remember our guy that we spoke about in the last podcast, or not the last one, but a
Brown.
couple ones. Brown.
Yeah.
Brown
And
Brown
they got Caldwell
was
Pope.
They got pieces.
Caldwell Pope.
Pope snapping too.
They
They
got
got
They
pieces.
have pieces. They have pieces. They have pieces. They definitely have pieces.
So exactly, you know what I'm saying? And so, but here's to the thing, right? They've been balling, and Jokic is doing this triple double. I think he has 8 triple doubles in the playoffs. It's the most in history.
Jesus.
So I mean, we are right to be fearful of Jokic.
I'm scared of Jokic.
We need to be scared
I
of
can
Jokic.
confidently say that.
I'm scared for Bam, but
Not this guy. Let him tell it. Bam's gonna cook him.
no.
Let him tell it.
Whoa! I never said that.
Okay.
I never have I said
The
that.
thing is that Jokic isn't
I
gonna
I won't
guard
bring up.
Bam.
I won't bring up off pod
I said,
conversation.
No, I said he won't get. You said he was gonna get average a 30-point triple double on Bam. I said that won't happen.
I feel like Bam
Why
wouldn't
not?
let that happen
Why?
because he just knows what he has to
Bam is
go
a
up
good-
against.
I think that
Bam gonna.
You're
Here's the
forgetting
thing,
what kind
y'all.
of defender he is.
Bam gonna get cooked.
here's the thing. In the regular season, for how many years? 3 years, you said?
yeah.
3 years we haven't beat them in the regular
We're
season.
0-6.
We only
Bam is
play
gonna
them
get
twice a
cooked.
year.
yeah.
So
6
I'm not
years.
putting like a whole lot of stock into that because
Yeah.
a playoff series is completely different
Completely
than just
different.
playing twice a year.
Yeah, exactly.
And the
because-
last time we played them, we almost fought.
It was spicy.
It was spicy.
It was real spicy.
Well, Jimmy already came out and said that there ain't no beef.
Yeah, all right. We gonna see.
Yo, there's a
Do
cold
your
picture.
thing, Jimmy.
There is
Jimmy.
a cold picture of the Heat waiting outside the Nuggets locker room.
Yeah, I saw
Oh,
that.
I saw that.
That looked like a movie.
Yeah.
Looked like The Sopranos.
Yo, they was
That
squatted
culture.
up.
We don't play, bro. It's that
Culture.
Yeah.
intimidation. See, now
Yeah,
Jokic got to
yeah,
bring his
yeah.
brothers to the stadium. And,
They coming.
oh, I know they coming, bro. They gonna be there.
Hey, listen, I wouldn't mess with them boys. Them boys is big, bro. Pause.
Aren't they both over 7 feet?
Pause.
But now, man, like it's definitely gonna be a tough series. I honestly just have it going game 7.
Yeah.
I love watching basketball, so I don't mind watching all these games. But I'm just being realistic. Just how I was when the Boston series. I understand the caliber of a team Denver is. I just watched them play and how their ball movement and what Jokic does. And I already said I was a huge fan of Jokic, how he facilitates, gets his team involved. Because when you get your team involved, they play better, they do better, and you feel good. And I love Jokic because he's unselfish like that, you know. And I know that his whole team, they love him, man. And that's the reason why they're in the finals right now, because of Jokic and how he facilitates and get everybody involved.
100%. And that's
Yeah.
why, like, I feel like, you know, certain other players, why it doesn't work for them, because they'll come into the playoffs and, like, for example, like a James Harden, iso ball. That doesn't work in the playoffs because now you have your teammates, like, standing off, don't know if they're going to get the ball or not.
Yeah.
Like with a player like Jokic, they're always ready.
Yeah.
Like, whether or not they're going to get the ball on that
James Harden's
on that
trash.
play, but,
Yeah.
like, they're always ready for that guy.
I mean, why would
In
you
the
never
playoffs.
not be ready, bro? If you got Jokic, if you no, I'm not trying him. I'm not trying him.
But
I'm
I
saying
feel you, I
like
feel you.
why would you never like if you're playing with Jokic and you know his style of play,
yeah.
you know that
No,
it
but that's
starts
what I'm
with
saying.
him.
Yeah.
It starts with him. They get the ball into the middle. They get he gets
Yeah.
the ball. He
Yeah.
gets double team. Once the double team comes, he finds the right man.
That's what I'm
it.
saying. Like
No matter what.
he's good at that. He's amazing at that role. Other star players,
He's a point center.
like you'll have.
He's the
star
best
players,
point.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, Bam. Even though I still think he's like a true forward instead of a 5,
Facts.
I think that he's a good point center.
I agree.
Yeah.
Bam is a good point center. And believe it or not, Bam does get triple doubles every once in a while. He ain't gonna average it,
No.
Yeah.
but he could do it.
I just Bam.
It's in his
I
bag.
Need Bam to start
He gonna-
hitting these middies.
Yo,
I need
no,
these
time
middies
out.
to drop.
Screw the middies. I need him to start attacking the.
You saw when he
basket
was dunking like LeBron the other day?
Yo,
Bruh.
Yeah.
that was what game.
Bruh.
5? No.
Yeah.
I don't remember which game. I just know that Bam was on. It was probably one of those first 3 games,
Yeah, it was an early game.
but he was out here dunking on people as if like he had no regard.
I do want him going in there drawing more fouls and trying to finish more.
Yeah,
but I
it-
mean, it's a body thing too, man. You know, we don't know what Bam is feeling. So maybe, you know, he's been trying to hit the middies a lot more, but they're not dropping
Yeah,
like
but-
they can be. But I really want him to be obviously more aggressive in the paint. So that I do agree with for sure.
Yeah, no, for sure. Because this man out here trying to play like a guard, but he's a big.
Yeah, bro, we had a little spirited debate in the chat today. We had a little spirited debate in the chat
Oh,
today.
we talking about Yo, we could talk about it.
We got a
We can
spirited.
talk
Are we
about
doing
it.
the Kyrie Irving, Steph Curry?
Yo,
Kyrie
we
Irving,
what are we
doing that right
talking
now?
about?
Oh man,
What are we
No,
talking
but let's
about?
put it into specific context because we're not going to bring it to the picture that you sent. Let's just keep it skill. Who is more skilled,
Curry.
or Kyrie?
Curry.
It's hard for me
Curry.
because I watch. So I mean, obviously I watch both of them play, and when I'm watching Uncle Drew out there and his handles and what he does, I feel like his finesse with layups, contested layups, how he can break down defenders the way he does. I feel like he has more skill than Curry. Curry can do the same thing. It's very close, but I feel like Kyrie's more calculated with his dribble moves. I don't know. When I watch, that's just what I see.
It's poetry, bro.
Yeah,
this is how
it is. It is.
I give it to Curry.
It's flashy. It's
On
Well,
this.
Curry helps because
it's
he's
flashier.
the best shooter in the world, and he has dribbles
no,
too.
not just
Yeah,
that,
'cause-
but it's like it's not like it's a wide margin for me.
I agree. It's close for me.
Yeah.
It's definitely close for me.
it's just interesting. It's interesting to me. All right, so because I have to ask like what quantifies skill, because like if you tell me like Kyrie's bag is deeper than Curry's, right? Okay, so then why does Curry score more? Why does he score at a higher percentage?
Why does he assist more?
Why in every stat line Curry has him? If Kyrie's bag is that much deeper,
They're
then
different.
why is it?
So you're saying can a player have more skill than the best player in the category? So you're saying Curry should be both?
They both play the same position.
Yeah.
They do the same things,
Both
Yeah.
the starters,
but Curry does it at a
higher
more
level.
consistent and higher level.
I can't say that. I can't say he does it at a more consistent, higher level. I think we're
The
talking
stats
about.
are there. The
No,
numbers are there.
I understand what you're saying, but what I'm telling you is that you have two separate players in two separate types of play styles. The thing is that when you look at Curry, are we going to sit here and ignore the fact that he has Clay to dish it to? That he has that Looney
Kyrie
sitting
had
there?
LeBron.
One person? He had
Luka.
Curry had
the Cavs
KD.
team was stacked.
He had
Curry had KD.
The Cavs
and
team was
Harden.
stacked.
He had KD,
Nah.
Clay
And Harden.
Thompson.
I'm not jacking that.
No,
The
it's a
Cavs team was
system.
stacked.
I'm gonna tell you this.
It was stacked.
That's fine. You could think that, but
The
what
Warriors
I'm,
too, though.
But
They
what
was
I'm
number one in the East for
Kyrie
like
in the
4 years.
Cavs, Kyrie in the Celtics, Kyrie in Brooklyn,
Celtics-
Kyrie in
Dallas.
Dallas is the same player, and he's gonna give you the same back. He's gonna ISO you up. He's gonna get to the rim. He's gonna shake you off. He's gonna pull up. Like his shit is just more calculated. Like Carlos said, it is more.
Yeah.
The difference that I find with Curry is that Curry ends up he plays off the ball. They get him the ball. They force the shots. Kyrie is making sure that he gets it for himself. He's
Yeah.
not the assister. Like we
Even
can't
though
be-
he's a point guard.
You see
but
Steph running around screens,
so
throwing
what
the
happened
ball,
when
going
Harden
corner
was
to corner?
in Brooklyn? Did he not play the two?
He did.
Kyrie don't care about what position he played. He's not necessarily the guy that's gonna get you
But
assists.
so now when we talk about skill, like what
So-
are we
so-
saying?
Are you trying to quantify assists as
As skills, yes.
So all
because
the categories, points,
Joker
steals.
is the most skilled center we have in the league.
Correct.
But that is because he is a point center. He can bring the ball up. He can dish it. He
can
can no
shoot.
look past it. He can shoot the three. He can get all the rebounds more than everybody. I mean, he has more things. He affects the game in different ways.
I seen Embiid do similar things.
Because if we're talking about skill, I feel like we have to add in everything a part of the game. So now
Yeah,
who has
I
more
agree.
triple doubles?
I agree.
Curry has more triple doubles. Who has more double doubles? Curry has more double doubles.
I don't think
Who
that's-
has more 50-point games?
But
Curry.
that's-
Who has more
so
60-point
If we
games?
talk
Curry.
about, that's the thing. So when we talk about skill,
Who's the best
it's
shooter in the
about-
world? Curry.
Yeah, hold on. So when we talk about skill, I feel like we need to break it down a little bit more because
Yeah.
it gotta be.
We have to-
who's
what
a
are we
better-
talking about? Who's
a
the better handler?
Ball handler. Who's better shooter?
All right,
who's
sure.
a better rebounder?
Yeah, if you
Sure,
just
Kyrie is a
big
better
category.
ball
If you
handler.
say better ball handler, then that's
That's,
Kyrie
that's
all
what
day.
I'm saying.
And that's it. That's
Kyrie's
where
a better ball handler.
that's where it stops.
But
No,
that
but
is
that's
where it
no.
stops.
It's not where it stops.
That's
though.
where it
No,
stops.
Because you want
Kyrie
because
has better finishing too.
exactly. That's what I'm trying to
Yeah,
tell you.
there's
You
more.
can sit here and say
But Curry finishes it at a higher level.
it doesn't mean that he's better at him, bro.
Why?
He takes Curry don't
Kyrie
go to the
shoots
rim.
more.
He shoots more. What do you mean?
He shoots it more.
That's fine.
But Curry makes it more.
He's an ISO player. Curry runs off of the
this is what I'm
screens and is
saying.
wide
He's a
open.
better
I feel like
shooter.
I feel like the numbers just don't support the argument.
Listen,
He did
we
this
can,
with the
we can, we
receipts.
can. I'm not even mad at it because
not
I
either. It's
understand.
close.
But what I'm getting at is that at the end of the day, we can let the other people that watch this help decide
They
that.
can take it.
But I'm gonna tell you from my understanding, from a lot of people that I know that hoop pretty much in our avid basketball fans, there's a lot of respect when it comes to it. And not to mention,
I'm not disrespecting this game,
but not to mention, Curry don't want like Curry got the same type of respect for Kyrie.
yeah, I'm not
he
disrespecting
knows-
the
Of
game.
course.
Because I'm so
But
here's
it's
the
just
thing.
different levels.
They're
I
both
think
champions.
They're
both
that,
champions.
I think that Curry is a better overall point guard.
I agree.
Yes.
Overall point
Yes.
guard. He
Easily.
plays the position to the T. But I think
Easily.
that we're looking at Kyrie as if like he's trying to be Magic Johnson. He never was.
Yeah.
All right, so now, and again, they play the same position, right? So they play the same position. So that means
Who plays better
and
defense?
I think Kyrie has more blocks than Curry,
That's the only thing that Kyrie
That's it.
has more.
and Curry has more
Any-
steals and
any
like every
statistical
like
category.
every
Kyrie
single
don't play
other thing
games.
else. But
No.
That's another problem, too,
No,
like-
But wait. It also in averages.
all NBA,
He played 60 this year?
He
On
played
two
enough.
two teams?
But also in averages.
they play the
Like,
same position. So now in an all NBA situation,
Mhm.
who plays better throughout the season?
Mm.
And it's Curry
It-
to
it-
9-3.
I mean, yeah. Kyrie don't
Yeah.
play.
So that,
I mean, now.
man, I ain't
That's
jacking
been
this argument.
That's been the
three.
We gotta have
it's been a narrative since he got to Boston.
we gotta have a different guy that we compare him to. It gotta be like Dame, and I love Dame. Dame is my favorite point guard, but it gotta be like Dame to Kyrie or something.
Dame to Kyrie.
It can't be Curry to Kyrie.
Dame's
'cause
handles
Curry's
is
got
nice,
him.
but they
They're not
definitely not
Kyrie
Kyrie.
nice.
No,
They're not
that's
Kyrie
nice.
what
You
we-
want to know
Nah,
what? Here's
I'm
the
just saying,
thing.
like
We ain't
the
never made no.
comparison is too different.
Listen, bro, we ain't never made no movie for Kyrie for Curry. All right, Uncle Drew got his own
Uncle Drew
movie.
got his
Just
own
Cap,
movie.
Curry got a movie coming out.
what's it
Facts.
called?
It's coming out. I think on
It's called Chef Curry.
on
with the
I think on
And-
Apple.
And
I
I'm
think on
and I
Apple
bet
TV.
you it's gonna be exclusively showing a bunch of shooting.
Nah, it's supposed to. I think it's gonna
Bro,
be about
It's
like
not even
his
going
rise
to the movie
it's-
theaters though.
It's like his rise to stardom. Wait, hold on.
Uncle
first
Drew
of all,
was in the
first
movie
of all,
theater.
Uncle Drew was trash.
It
Let's
was.
not even get into that.
And-
Uncle Drew was garbage.
And not only that, but everything is moving towards the streaming services.
First of all,
now.
Nate Robinson did a great job.
How many times have you watched Uncle Drew?
Like
Not that
5.
many. I ain't gonna lie.
Come
but
on.
Still.
I just
What?
throw it on, yo. Just watch him hoop.
Uncle Drew is a Tubi movie.
I didn't even.
I'm not gonna try this.
Yo, I didn't even watch
Hey,
the whole
bro.
movie, to be honest.
Nah.
I didn't watch the whole movie.
Nah, but Curry does have a movie coming out, and it's directed by the director of Black Panther and all that, Ryan Coogler.
Is it like a documentary?
It's gonna be
or-
fire.
By the way,
Is Steph playing Steph?
I honestly don't even know that.
Oh,
But it's supposed to be like
'Cause Kyrie
his
played his
career
own role.
up to stardom
Kyrie
and
an
like
actor too, bro.
and then like his college career too, because during the finals, I think last year
He got a story.
he
I'm
was
not mad
he was
at
in
it.
school
He does,
at the
man.
same time.
Steph Curry's amazing.
he is.
His handles are very, very, very up there with Kyrie Irving.
Yeah, they up
obviously.
there.
They both drop players.
He
and
made
put
Chris
them on
Paul do the
skates.
twister.
That was crazy. I remember that.
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah,
bad.
he did that.
But
Shout out both players, man.
anyway, bro, we gonna let the people decide. We gonna call this a day.
All right.
All right, y'all boys.
This
Thank
was
y'all for
fun.
watching.
Yes,
I feel you.
sir.
Thank you for watching the Fantasy Flow podcast. Make
Let's
sure you like,
go.
subscribe, follow. You already know what I'm gonna say. Jason got Real Sound Studios going crazy. Dello going crazy.
Yes, sir.
The Entertainment District going crazy.
sir.
Fortune's Theory going crazy.
Yes, sir.
Anything am I missing? Logical Ignorance gonna be going crazy.
Yes.
We all out here. We doing our
Yes.
podcast thing. Check us out.
Embedded to drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings, open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing. Embedded to drive, can't stop going. Catching all these blessings, open field like I'm T.O. It's free flowing.